Hi there you guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be trying out some products from Collab Makeup. If you guys have never heard of Collab Makeup, they are a makeup brand that is exclusive to Sally Beauty. They're a affordable makeup brand. I had never heard of this brand before, but I'm always open to trying new things, and they were really nice and they reached out to me and they sent me a really nice package, which I will show you guys all the products that they sent me here. This is a lot and I am just so beyond grateful, and I've already said a million thanks to Collab Makeup for sending me this because I'm just so blown away and just very happy to play around with everything. I'm always excited to try out new products and new makeup brands. I'm gonna try to use as many products as I can. I mean, there's a lot of products, so we'll see how much I can use for today. I just wanted to make a quick note, just because these products were sent to me, I'm still going to give you guys my honest opinion and review about everything. It doesn't matter if they were sent to me or if I bought them myself. I'm still going to give you guys my honest opinion about everything. If you guys want to see my first impressions on Collab Makeup, then make sure to keep watching the rest of this video. Alright, so first I'm going to start off with my brows. For my brows, I'm going to use the Shape and Shade Ultra Fine Brow Pencil, and this one is in dark brown. Okay, this pencil is gliding on so easily. It gives my brows a very natural look. Okay, so far I like the way my brows look. Now I'm going to clean up my brows a little bit. I am going to take the concealer. This is the No Flaws Liquid Concealer. I did get sent the shade Ivory Sand. This color is really light, and I'm going to use it as my eyelid primer and to clean up under my brows. Really like this shade to clean up my brows. I like how it highlights underneath my brow bone since it is so light. I'm going to start with my eyes first. I always start with my eyes first, and then I'm going to move on to the rest of the face. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Collab Palette Pro eyeshadow palette, and this one is in Follow Me. Let's do some swatches here because I'm just kind of curious to see what it looks like. Okay. Oh my gosh, wow. So here are the swatches of the colors in the palette. You have some shimmers, some satins, and then you have two matte shades as well. They were really powdery when I swatched them, and some colors didn't swatch that great. Like this one right here didn't swatch that great, and then this one over here. But swatches really don't tell you a lot, so what matters is how they go on the eyes. This color right here is really pretty. This is like a blue brown color. So I just wanted to mention the eyeshadows do feel really soft, which I think that is why they are so powdery, because they are really soft. Since this palette doesn't have a transition shade, I'm just going to use a matte transition shade from another palette. I'm just going to use my Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Faith. The first shade I'm going to take is this one right here, which is the number 7 eyeshadow, and I think I'm going to do a halo eye with this. So then I'm going to take another brush, clean brush, and blend this out. Okay, guys, I'm impressed right now. This looks really, really good. I'm going to take the matte shade here, this matte white shade, and this is going to go as my brow bone highlight. I'm going to take my flat concealer brush and using the same concealer, and I'm going to put it in the middle of my eyelids, and then I'm going to put the eyeshadow on top of that. For my lid color, I think I'm going to take this one right here, which is number 1. Now I'm going to go back into this navy shade, which is number 7. And I'm gonna blend these edges here. Okay, so now that I have one eye done, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and then I'm gonna come right back. So for eyeliner, I have some different eyeliners right here. I have these 3 metallic liners, this eyeliner pencil, 2 eyeliner pencils, and then this white eyeliner. These are the Line and Shine metallized liquid liners. I have 3 right here. I have this one in Gold Mine, this one in Deep Amethyst, and then this one in Precious Pearl. Oh, okay, that's cute. That's pretty. So here's the purple one. That one's really pretty. And then here we have the white one right here. So I think I'm going to use the gold one. Then I have these 3 eyeliners here. We have a white eyeliner. This is the Ink Addict eyeliner. Then we have this Kohl. This is the Killer Kohl Self-Sharpening eyeliner. This one is in the shade Fanatic. And then we have the Bold Face Waterproof eyeliner. This one is in Drama Queen, which is that one right there. So I think I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna apply it here on my upper lash line, and I'm gonna smudge it a little bit. I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I'm gonna use this mascara right here. This is the Works Wow Effect All-in-One Mascara, and this is the waterproof one. I am so happy that they sent me a waterproof mascara because I love waterproof mascara. That's the only mascara that I like using. Ooh. So the mascara wand is really interesting. It says it has a soft molded brush, a curved fine tooth comb. I'm gonna wear lashes anyways, but I still want to see how this mascara looks like. I have like really tiny lashes, so sometimes it's hard to see mascara on my lashes because they're so thin and small, but it is separating them and they don't look clumpy or anything right now, so that is good. I'm gonna go and put on my favorite lashes. If you guys want to know what else I'm wearing on my face besides the Collab makeup, I will list everything in the description, so just make sure to check that out once you're done watching this video. Okay, I'm back and I have my lashes on. So now I'm gonna start off with primer. We have the fundamental primers. We have the smoothing primer and we have the hydrating primer. For today, I'm gonna use the smoothing primer because I have really oily skin and I feel like the hydrating one is just gonna make me more oily. For my foundation, I'm going to use the same foundation I use all the time. My current favorite my Covergirl TruBlend Matte Made Foundation. Now for concealers, like I did mention, they did send me the concealer in the shade Ivory Sand, but I did go to Sally Beauty today and I actually picked up the concealer that actually matches me because I wanted to try out the concealer and I knew that if I tried this one it would just be way too light for me. So I picked up the shade Honey Almond. Oh yeah, this shade matches me perfectly. I think it might even be a little too light, but that's okay. Okay, wow, this concealer blends out so easily. Before I set my concealer, I'm gonna add a little bit of this liquid highlighter here. This is the Filter Highlighting Liquid, and I have mine in the shade Spark My Interest. Ooh, okay, so that's what it looks like when you blend it out. Really pretty. It's a very beautiful gold. Oh, she's intense. Wow, I think I put a little bit too much. It's okay. I love being all glowy and highlighted. Now I'm just gonna quickly set my concealer with my Luxe setting powder. Just gonna set my foundation with my Maybelline powder. So now I'm just gonna quickly finish off my lower lash line. I'm going to take this Killer Kohl eyeliner in the shade Fanatic and I'm gonna line my lower lash line with this first. And I'm just gonna take my brush and blend this out a little bit. So now going back into the palette, I'm gonna take the same shade right here, this like navy blue, which is called, it's number 7. And I'm gonna start smoking out the eyeliner. Then I'm just gonna go back in with my Urban Decay palette and take the shade Faith, which I used as my transition shade, and I'm gonna smoke out a little bit of this shade on my lower lash line. I'm gonna take a little bit of the concealer and I'm gonna add a little bit of this to my inner corners, and then I'm gonna add my inner corner highlight on top of the concealer. I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is number 4. So now I'm just gonna add a little bit of the mascara to my lower lashes. So now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna finish off the rest of my face. I'm gonna take a little bit of my bronzer. This is the Wet n Wild bronzer in Sunset Striptease. To add some contour to my face, I'm going to take my Kokie Cosmetics contour palette and I'm going to take this middle shade right here. So for blush, the blush that I have here is the Soft Spot Sheer Blush in Meet Cute. But this blush is really pretty. It's like a berry blush kind of. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. And now for my favorite part, the highlights. I love highlighters so much. That is like the one thing like in makeup that I love a lot. This is the Filter Highlighting Powder in Uncensored. It's like a champagne gold color. Ooh! Oh wow! Oh my gosh! That is blinding. Ooh. Okay. Oh yes. Also, I forgot to show you guys these. I'm gonna show them really quick. These are the Moon Sticks prismatic highlighting wands, and they sent 3 different ones here. Packaging is so cute. It's like a little holographic like chubby stick. The first one here is we have Supernova. This one is like a lavender like highlight. It has like a little bit of blue in it. So this next one here is called Moonlight. This one is more like a peachy pink. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, these are like really intense. And they feel really creamy. And then this last one here is called Stardust. This one looks like it's just like white. Okay, so this one over here has more of a lavender. This one is more blue, and then this one is more pink. Oh, okay, cool. So it does have like a little duochrome like shift. So here's what they look like when you blend them out. Can you guys see that a little bit? Okay, so for the lipsticks, I have a bunch of different lipsticks here, as well as some of these. They did send me just one regular like bullet lipstick. This is the full body lipstick, and this one is a matte in the shade Topsy Turvy, like a nudie pink shade. Ooh, it feels really creamy. Then that's what it looks like right here. This will be really nice with like a brown lip liner. And then we have these 4 lip colors here. These are the Matte Spark Cream lip colors. Let's start with this one first. This one is like a pink, but it has like some like gold shimmer in it. Oh, they're very like moussey. So this is kind of like a corally pink with some gold little shimmer in it. So this one is called New Flame. Then we have this one right here, which is called About Last Night. So these are like metallic lip colors. This one is more pink than the one I just swatched. I have like this really hot pink one here. This one's called Havana Cabana. They smell so good. They smell like a sweet vanilla. Then lastly we have this one right here, which is called Coco Loco, and this is like a metallic like brown. We have the matte lipstick, and then here we have these Matte Spark Cream lip colors. So lastly we have these liquid lipsticks here. I will swatch them on my hand so you guys can see all the colors. So these are called the Matte Addiction liquid lip colors, and they look like this. First like nudie pink shade is called Nonstop. So here's this one that is very pigmented. Then we have this one right here, which is called Nude Vibes. I love me a good nude liquid lipstick. This would be really pretty with a brown lip liner. And we have like this like mauvey pink shade. This one is called Kink. Here we have this one right here. Now we're moving on to more pink shades. This one is called Blossom. This is like a rosy pink shade. And then we have like this really pretty purple shade, which is called Lush Lover, which is this one. This like bright pink, which is called Beauty Call. This one is a little bit more on the liquidier side. So this one and the one I just swatched previously, they feel really liquidy, and then these other ones here feel a lot more thicker. And then we have this really pretty red shade, which is called Mach. So here is that red shade. Ooh, that is really pretty. I like a good red lipstick, so I'm excited to try that one out. And lastly we have like this deep purpley like wine color. This one is called Out of Breath. This is going to be really pretty for like the fall time. But here we have all of the liquid lipsticks swatched. Like I said, for today I think I'm gonna go for this one right here, which is one of the nudes that I swatched. I'm just gonna quickly line my lips with my lip liner. I'm gonna use my favorite lip liner. This is the Italia lip liner in Natural. And then for my lipstick, I'm gonna use the Matte Addiction liquid lip color in Nude Vibes. Let me tell you guys some of my favorite products and also just give you guys my final thoughts on everything. So first, obviously, I'm starting off with the highlighting products. I really like these highlighting products. I want to try out more of the liquid highlighter, but this is like seriously so good. Even if you mixed it in, I think, with your lotion and put it all over your body, it would just give you such a beautiful glow, especially if you go to the beach, if you go to like any festivals in the summer or just around this time. I think that would be really good. It doesn't feel sticky, it like goes on really nicely, and it's not like chunky or glittery, and I'm like so obsessed with it. And like definitely a little bit does go a long way because it is very intense, and this highlighter and this just make the perfect like highlighting combo. Next, here I have the highlighter. This is the highlighting powder in Uncensored. This highlighting powder is so pretty. It's like a champagne-y gold color, and they have a bunch of other shades as well that I think I also would want to go ahead and pick up at Sally's. I really like this highlighter. It doesn't feel, again, chunky or glittery. It gives you such a blinding highlight. If you like blinding highlights, definitely check this out. The eyebrow pencil, I was really surprised with this eyebrow pencil. Like I said, I normally don't fill in my brows with a pencil. I always use a brow powder, but I like the way that my brows look. They look natural. Yeah, I like it. I like that it's like the fine little eyebrow pencil. This is gonna be like my new go-to brow pencil when I fill in my brows, especially like the tail part of my brows. Now the concealer. I'm actually really impressed with the concealer. I'm glad I picked up the shade that actually matches me, because the one that I was sent is just way too light for me, but it did work as my eyeshadow base, and it also worked to clean up under my brows. But the concealer that I used under my eyes, like I said, was this one right here. This one is in the shade Honey Almond, and it gives me like a really nice brightening effect. My concealer hasn't creased under my eyes. It feels very lightweight on my under eyes, and it didn't get cakey or anything like that. I did see that this is like a medium to full coverage. I do think it's more on like the medium side. This will be good for like if you like a very natural concealer. You could even use like a concealer shade that matches more close to your skin tone to give you like a really nice natural effect. But if you want a more like highlighted under eye, pick up the shade that's like a little bit lighter, and it'll really help to brighten up your under eyes. The formula is really good. I like it. And I also like the little applicator as well. It's like this little slanted like flat applicator. And again, like I mentioned in the video, like the packaging just on everything, I'm just impressed by it. It feels very high-end even though it is affordable, and just feels very nice and sleek. Oh, the lip color. I like this lip color. Like I said, I like it. I like a good nude lip color. I'm excited to wear the other colors as well. It's weird because when I swatch them, it feels really like creamy, but then when you put it on, it is more like a liquidy liquid lipstick formula, but it feels lightweight and my lips feel nice and moisturized. It doesn't feel like my lips are like really dry. I like this eyeshadow palette. I like all the colors in here. I think they're really cute. I think it's like a cute little mini palette. I do wish that there were more mattes in this palette. I know they have other palettes as well that do have a little bit more mattes, I would definitely be interested in trying out the other palettes that they have. This matte blue blended out really nicely. I was a little worried about this one just because dark matte colors are sometimes a little bit harder to work with. The shimmers were a little bit powdery when I swatched them, but the shimmer that I used on my eyelid went on really nicely. This inner corner highlight color is really pretty as well. So I like this palette for being like a affordable brand. These eyeshadows are really good. And then the eyeliners here, I used this one, which is called the Line and Shine eyeliner in Gold Mine. That's what I have like here on top of my like halo eye. It's really easy to apply, and it was actually like pretty pigmented, which I was like impressed by. It hasn't like cracked or like gotten crumbly or anything like other like eyeliners that I've used before, so that is a plus, and I'm happy that this one didn't do that. I'm excited to try out the purple one, and as well as like the white metallic one. That is going to be really cool and fun to use. I tried on this Killer Kohl self-sharpening eyeliner pencil in Fanatic. That is what I'm wearing on my lower lash line and in my waterline. This went on really easy. I also used the matte black eyeliner pencil. Where did that go? Oh, here it is. I used this matte black pencil. This one is called the Bold Face Liner, and this one is in Drama Queen. I just smudged this on top of my upper lash line. It smudged out really easily. It doesn't tug on your skin, and it goes on really nice and easy. It just glides on like butter. So I like this eyeliner. So I have a few more things to talk about. So the blush, I do like this blush. I know they have other colors as well. I would definitely like to try the other colors. This is more of like a shimmery like berry color. I normally don't go for blushes like this, but when I applied it just a little bit, and it gives you like a nice little pink like color to your cheeks. So I do like this blush. We have the mascara. I did darken up my lower lashes. I feel like it didn't make them like super thick, but I have like really tiny little lashes on my lower lash line and on my top lashes. It is very black, and it hasn't like smudged or anything. And then lastly, we have the primers here. I only tried one. I tried this one, which is the smoothing one. It did make my skin really nice and smooth. It blurred out my pores as well. I haven't gotten super oily yet, so we'll see how it wears. This is more of like a silicone-y kind of type primer, so normally these primers make me really oily, so we'll see how that goes. But for right now, it looks really good. The primer looks good on my nose as well. I normally don't wear hydrating primers. This will be good if you have like dry skin, maybe even normal skin. Overall, I'm just impressed with everything that I tried out. With the other stuff that I didn't try out, I'm excited to play around with it, with the lip colors, with the highlighting like little chubby stick highlighting like pencils. I'm excited to try those out. But with the things that I did try out, I am just really impressed with it, and I love how this makeup look turned out and how my face looks. I would definitely recommend checking out Collab Makeup if you guys haven't checked it out yet. I definitely want to try out more things from this brand, especially like their bronzer, their setting powders, their foundation. They have like other eyeshadow palettes as well that I'd be interested in trying out, and they even have like lip glosses. I love lip glosses, so they have just a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'm just very happy with everything, and like I said, I love this makeup look and how it came out, and I hope you guys liked this look as well. Let me know what you guys think of this makeup look here. If you guys want to see more videos from me, then make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel if you guys want to watch more videos from me. So thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!